don't want to touch on Kanye because I honestly, with him, like, it's very hard to pinpoint what was the bipolar and what was like what he was actually feeling. And also, aside from whatever celebrities like are actually diagnosed with, I have always said that I think that when you reach a certain level of fame, you naturally are just going to lose your mind. And it can go on for quite some time. And I just think that fame is automatically like a mental illness. Like, automatically. Yeah, Jar Jar, because I didn't I didn't know that I thought that I wasn't at the level where people could subscribe to me yet. So I gotta go check my Twitch or see what's going on because I didn't even know. Um, but yeah, I've always said that, like, fame automatically, like, I just feel like fame in itself just causes automatic mental illness. So that's why when we see certain crash outs over the years, like Kanye, or even most recently, like Nicki, whether it's calculated in a way or not, or whether they're going through something or not, being that famous will drive you at least a little bit insane for a certain amount of time. Again, that's not to excuse what they did, but I just think in general, like, I don't think people like I don't think people pay enough attention to people's mental health and how we'll look at people acting crazy and just judge them, but like it truly stems from somewhere. Like A plus B like 1 plus 2 equals 3. So it's like it's not like they're just crazy and nothing has caused this, or it's not stemmed from anything. And with Kanye, I don't blame people for not wanting to support him probably ever again, because he has said and done pretty much like all the fucked up shit you could say in the public eye as a celebrity or just as a person. Like he's done it all. Um and so I certainly understand people being like, I don't fuck with that nigga, like whatever. I've talked about on here how, like, I just don't care to like really hold many celebrities accountable. They're strangers. I don't know them. He has to answer to God for the shit that he's done, not me. So that's just my personal perspective. Of course, I don't like the fucked up shit that he has said, but that's something he has to carry and deal with and work through. That's not for me to give a fuck. I can. A lot of people online can't separate the artist from the person. I can. Not that I listen to Kanye a lot, really that much, but he's such a big artist that, like, I know I acknowledge his greatness and what he's done, and I will never dispute that. um but yeah, I just think it's a very nuanced conversation of just like, if we personalize it and just bring it more into real life, if you know someone with bipolar disorder, um then you know what I'm talking about, just in a sense of like, when someone is specifically bipolar, but really has any diagnosis that, is affecting their life extremely, that person has to want, if that person can't even acknowledge what the fuck they're dealing with, and if they don't want to at least seek some kind of medication or therapy or try to develop certain tools to check themselves, or to just not always be in a state of where it's just super high and super low. Like, pretty much if they're a person that's just very self-aware, it's a lot easier to deal with, right? Because even they know when they come down from that crash out, they kind of know, okay, yeah, that was doing a bit much. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a bit much. But for me, on the receiving end, like, if I'm dealing with someone who is acting like their diagnosis, I don't I don't automatically care to like be offended, and it's not that I really care like to rush and defend them either, but it's almost like I know what you have and you're displaying that right now. So I'm gonna act accordingly and I'm not gonna escalate this. That's personally how I like to move. Um and yeah, if someone has a certain diagnosis, I can see them display certain behaviors that may be disturbing and that I might think, wow, they're really out of it, right? Or I could try to condemn them and say they're a terrible person. But at the end of the day, if I had such an extreme mental diagnosis like that, I would want people to be a bit more delicate with me. I would want people to be a bit more understanding with me. I wouldn't want my character to constantly be in question just because of something that I cannot control. Um but again, if I do something fucked up to someone, if I say something fucked up to someone, whether I'm having a manic episode or not, they're allowed to not fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They're allowed to dislike me and they're honestly allowed to pick apart my character if they want. But again, that's when it comes down to you truly knowing a person and truly knowing a person's character who also has mental health issues. You're able to kind of see through those episodes and know like not to take it personal and know that it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just like I've seen there's a lot of like broad generalizations about like certain mental health diagnoses and stuff like that. Even with the whole Tourette's thing and that white guy calling Michael B. Jordan the N-word at that show. And everybody was kind of like, "Oh, well," everybody was kind of like, "Oh, well, Tourette's doesn't make you do that," and da da da. And it's like, well, it does. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah, there's certain Tourette's that literally means that someone will uncontrollably say the most fucked up thing possible. Like that is what that means. But it also doesn't make it okay. Like I feel like everyone's reaction to it was like very valid. Of like, well, nigga, fuck you. Like that's fucked up to say, and you that's embarrassing to do. You know what I mean? To two black men that are on stage accepting an award, and for you to yell out the N word, Tourette's or not, that's fucked up. And I think that our reaction to it was valid, right? But this is why it's so weird that people don't operate in nuance. Like people cannot. It's like when you go online, people just it's almost like they don't know what nuance means. It's almost like two things can't be true at once. And it's like, yes, it was fucked up, but to sit up here and act like Tourette's isn't a condition where like people uncontrollably will say fucked up things is just that's not that right there is just completely unreasonable and it's just simply not true. And so I'll still call you out. I'll say that was fucked up, but I'll acknowledge that no, the that happens, and that's just what it is. It doesn't make it okay. But again, nuance, people. This is a platform that operates in nuance. So yeah, everyone who's watching the stream right now, who's listening to the conversation, if you have any input, please share as we close up. Let me know your thoughts on anything that I've touched on this episode. But yeah, I think just when it comes to dealing with people with mental health issues, I think if you know someone personally, right? Because when it comes to people in the public eye and people you don't know, it's very easy to have an opinion about something that you don't have any experience with or you don't have any direct experience with. But when you truly know someone who has any of these conditions and you know the nuance and the harm that it can cause, um it just makes you be a bit more understanding than most people. Coco, my dog is just like she's disrupting the show. Coco, hey. Anyways, guys, yeah, hopefully what I said was making sense. um, I am pretty much done with the show. I don't have anything else to talk about right now. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Short film stories coming very soon. Subscribe to the main YouTube channel. Um, I will start doing extra streams very soon as well. So my extra streams will go on my main YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to that. So more things are coming to my main YouTube channel. So definitely tap in. Subscribe to My Thoughts on What Asked For YouTube channel. That's where these episodes are being uploaded and being stored. So if you want to go catch up, go fuck with it. Anything else? Follow my clip page at It's Your Girl Asia Clips. Instagram, It's Your Girl Asia. Make sure y'all tap in. I have a lot of things coming. I'm so excited. This year is gonna be great. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.